Welcome to the Aftermath Show. And no, I won't dodge around the elephant in the room like I did Taiwan in the Mandarin Lang Critic. So, yes, I have been dead for the past few weeks, and it only recently just climbed out of the grave. I sincerely apologize for the funeral costs next time I do that. Wait, there was no funeral? Anyways, now to answer the question, what language do they speak in the world of Wings of Fire? The biggest hint as to what it sounds like comes from the continent names, Pyrea and Pantala. And while other people who are most definitely more qualified than I am have covered this topic in my much older videos, I'm going to toot my own horn and say that I'm the know all be all source of Wings of Fire lore. Because I'm awesome. Suck it. Well, since anyone with actual authority on the lore is an Anglophone and an author/audiobook reader rather than an actual linguist or conlanger, it's going to take some looking at to get a good feel of the pronunciation. But I've got some good hints. First of all, since we're pretty confident that the P, T, and L sounds are somewhat uniform across Latin alphabet using languages, we can safely assume that the pa, pa, ta, that those make the pa, ta, na, and l sounds respectively. This leaves the vowels and the RRH cluster. Once again, a and like a and I are pretty much always pronounced a and e, and y is often pronounced either like y, which is a consonant sound, so we can safely assume that's not how it's pronounced, or e. Now, RRH is somewhat tricky, but manageable. Not surprisingly, we get my headcanon pronunciation from two languages I've studied a little bit, Icelandic and Swedish. My personal headcanon is leaving the pronunciations of Pyrrhia and Pantala. Now that that's out of the way, let's talk about meaning. Well, we probably know they both have a segment of some kind that refers to a land of some kind. Pyrrhia probably meaning land of the dragons, and Pantala likely meaning land of the hive. Now, creates a circumfix, probably meaning land of, and I uh, didn't cover this in the making of the slide, but I recently realized that one of them might be like, actually, wait, no, ignore that part. And since I've arbitrarily decided that Irri is dragons, plural, and Antal is hive, singular, that makes the E suffix a plural suffix. This leaves us with two words, ir and Antal, a circumfix and a suffix. There are also some idioms probably present in the languages, too, like wing, both meaning a dragon's wing and a dragon tribe. So I also know about aquatic and then the language they spoke before in Pantala before Clear Sight came over, but that's a subject for a different video. But as usual, don't like, don't comment, and whatever you do, do not subscribe. Me being alive is awesome, but you know what else is awesome? Me.